My name is Elaine. I'm your friend. I'd like to share with you from the research shown by McKinsey last year, McKinsey. Gender equality will enhance global GDP 17 trillion. But recently, the World Economic Forum shows that China takes 2.5 trillion for the gender equality. What we believe investment of women growth is not only for women have a happy or more fulfilled life. It's a multiplier in the family, community, and the organizations. And what we believe that in order to empower women, for them to have a chance to rise up, the first thing we need to reduce the burden for women. There's a research shows by UN Women in China, Beijing, women, both men and the women who are working, women who are taking extra 1.5 hours every day at least for household and childcare. That's the first one. The second is, even though in Asia, no matter in Singapore or in China, women are taking less pay 30% of the same job what they're doing as a man. So these are the challenges what we are facing from the traditional, from our history, our society, and that's what we want to bring out the awareness about how we are able to empower and help women to grow. And one purpose what we are doing in China, Women Equipping Center, number one is to promote gender equality. We want to bring out the awareness from the family, organization, even though from the government. Second is for women development. We are reaching out to both areas. The first one is working professional female and the female entrepreneurs. The second one, which is university female students. The next one, which is our legacy plan, is for future generation. How do we do that? Let's have a look. The first thing, when we approach our organizations in Singapore and China, the first thing, we all know that organizations who have more female leaders on the leadership team who have a better financial performance. Alibaba Jack Ma, he famously said that one of the key factors success of Alibaba is because they have 70% of female on the leadership team, which they have 50,000 staff in China. And that's how we want to encourage more female participate in the leadership and the management or start a business. That's how from the organization, we want to build awareness, create a culture for the organization, have an opportunity, chance to put more female leaders in the organization. And secondly, how we support the company to go through the process is by providing to build sponsorship and mentorship within the organization and workplace. Number two, which is for universities, for the female students, we have a youth leadership development for female bootcamp, which is to develop the value and the character for the young female students. In China, last year, we have 350,000 graduates. Can you imagine how these graduates are able to find a job? And this are our next future generation. How we do that? We are working with the local leading universities in China to develop the equipping center within the university and make sure we have a mentor who is personally able to follow up and build an intimate relationship with the students, who is able to answer the questions what they have and the challenges what they're going through when they're younger stage. Why focus on women development? We talk about work-life balance, leadership, and individual trait. Let me share with you a story. Last week, a business partner who shared with me in Beijing, he is running a TCM for 25 hours in Beijing, and he said something. You know, I realized that 80% of my patients are female. The truth is, those females, they are not really physically sick, but because they are depressed or that emotionally are not well, or their under well-being. So that's how we are able to create that awareness. Either we are taking care of ourselves and mentally and emotionally. And these are the challenges which this report is that before Chinese New Year, we have done a research which associated with the Ning organization in Beijing, also Deloitte China in Beijing. These are the research we found. What are the challenges females are facing in the digital era from our personal character values, or for what are the relevant skills in the 21st century, especially in the internet era? There's a very, very interesting question. We talk about that. Nowadays, we have a lot of robots. We talk about like AI just now as well. What if the robots take away our job? What is the difference robot and our human being? The difference of our human being is our thinking, our idea, and our innovation. These are the robots are not able to never ever take away. And also from different generations, for challenges of women who are facing from 70s, 80s, and 90s, especially in China, 70s and 80s who are facing tremendous pressure from the family who are transitioning from the old system to the new system. And for 90s who are also facing the challenges of shaping or rather value and character. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I think my time is up now. I would like to share as much as possible, but I'm very happy to connect with you, and even doing business in Vietnam. We are looking for, we have a chance to working together in Singapore or in China. I'm happy to get to know you. Thank you very much.